Hello everyone, this is Amit Latikra. In this video, I am going to demonstrate you how can we print a multiplication table using a Python program. So what multiplication table is? In program, first thing is I want to ask a user that enter a number for which you want a multiplication table. So if user is going to enter number as 5 for an example, then what I want to do, I want to print a multiplication table of 5. That is 5 into 1 is equal to 5. 5 into 2 is equal to 10. 5 into 3 is equal to 15. 5 into 4 is equal to 20, and so on up to 5 into 10 is equal to 50. So this is basically a multiplication table of 5. How can we get it through a Python program? If you can observe in this program, one thing is common, that is multiplication. So multiplication we need to do 10 times, same task, multiplication and printing on screen 10 times. 5 is common in all 10 operations and it is nothing but the input. After equal right hand side, whatever values we are getting, these all are basically the result after multiplying input with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 10 respectively. What is changing here is these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So it's a repetition of multiplication with a particular number to get the out. This is what overall situation in this program. So this is input, which is 5. This is my output. As I said, multiplication we are doing 10 times, same thing. 5 is nothing but the input. Multiplication with respective numbers starting from 1 to 10 to get the output. So this is overall situation. So repetition basically. And in my previous video, I discussed about repetition, that we can use a loop. In Python, we can use either while loop or a for loop. Both are possible ways. I also discussed the difference between while and for. Here for seems simple loop where we can take a number, we can specify its initial value, the last value, increment by 1, which is by default, while in case of while we need to do it manually. So let's use for loop here. Objective of for loop. Why I want to use for loop? First is to facilitate the repetition in program. Second, using for loop through iteration, I'll try to get this all number, that is 1 to 10. 5 we are taking as an input and we are performing multiplication using arithmetic operation to get the output on screen. So this is a simple analysis of a program. Let's write a Python program, but before that, what if you want to draw a flowchart? So flowchart for this program is starts with start symbol. After start, immediate step is we need to take an input from the user to get the multiplication table. So one input. Then I require to process. I want to start iteration with 1. So let's initialize it to 1. I want it 10 times. So basically a condition. What if it is true? What if it is false? Based on condition, if it is true, I want to calculate and display result on screen. So basically output block that display is number multiply by, we are getting iteration is equal to result on screen. So this I want to get as an output. Then again some process. I'll come to this part in some time. From here, it's a repetition. So basically, I need to connect it with a condition part. If it is false, end of program or a stop. Now, how many times I want to execute it? 10 times. So is iteration less than 11 true or false? If true, in case of 1, yes, it is true. I want to calculate and display result. Then I need to increase its value by 1 for next iteration. If I don't, result will be the infinite one. So iteration plus 1 and then condition to check it again. So it's a simple flowchart for this program. How it works: number, if user is entering value as 5, iteration is starting with 1. So here value of iteration is 1. Here condition is 1 less than 11. This is my condition. Yes, it is true. As it is true, display result, it is nothing but number is already entered by the user. So it is 5 multiplied by value of iteration is 1. Result is 5. So here iteration, we are making iteration by adding 1. So it is a 2. Here value of iteration is 2. Here condition is 2 less than 11. Again true. Then here it is 5 into 2 is equal to 10. Changing value of iteration to 3. Again we are coming here. I'm talking about these parts. We are changing the value of iteration. So here iteration is 3 now. 3 less than 11. It is true. So 5 into 3 is equal to 15. Iteration, we are increasing by 1. Sometimes we'll get value of iteration as 9. 9 plus 1, which is 10. So eventually it becomes 10. 10 less than 11, still it is true. So it is going to print 5 into 10 is equal to 50. We are changing value of iteration by 1. 11 less than 11, false. It is both are equal. So it is going to stop the program. So in this way it works. A very simple flowchart to print the multiplication table. Let's try to write a Python program here. What I require is an input from the user, number. So let's have an input. Enter a number to print its multiplication table. So here if user is entering 5, it's going to consider it as a string 5. We need it as a number. So I need a typecasting to get it back as an integer. So typecasting, it is integer number. I want it as an integer number. So let's use typecasting. And this is my first step. As per flowchart, iteration, condition, that is all. You can use it while loop or for loop. So let me use for loop for my iteration in range. If I write here 11, then it is going to start from 0. As I discussed in previous program, I want it from 1. So 1 is inclusive here up to 11. So it is going to stop at 10. Here I want an output. So print what I want to print on screen, value of number. After that, I want to print this multiplication sign. Then I want to print value of iteration. Then I want to print equal sign. Here I want value of number into iteration. So this is a simple print statement. Here I'm going to print number. Then equates in double equation, double quote, I wrote multiplication sign to get it on screen. Value of iteration, again this equal sign and result. So this is a very simple, very pretty, just 3 lines of code. And let's check its output now. So this is my command prompt. And let's go to the D drive where I'm going to program in Python folder. And let's clear a screen first and let's execute a Python program. Oh, I made a mistake, spelling mistake. So Python and program. So enter a number to print its multiplication table. Let me enter 5. And this is what output as expected. 5 into 1 is equal to 5. Then iteration value becomes 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And at last it is a 10. And it is going to print its result here, what I wrote using a print statement. So in this program, I demonstrate use of for. Similar thing we can do using while, where we can specify a condition that if iteration is less than 11, then what I want to do, I want to print values on screen, but here manually I need to change the value of iteration from its existing value by adding 1. And I need to specify from where I want to start. So I can use iteration here as 1. So this is what while loop, where we require 4 line of code, which can be achieved in just 2 lines using for. So let's put this under comment, multi-line comment. I put in 3 times double quotation mark. And now in this program, I'm executing a program to print a multiplication table using while loop. So here let's clear a screen first and let's execute a program. Enter a number to print its multiplication table. Let me enter 5 and this is what the output. Same output, but here I used while. In previous case I used for. So by using both the loop statements, I got a multiplication table of entered number from the user. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good time ahead. Thank you.